Hi, in this video we will talk about what can we do when we are having a stressful situation going on in our life. We have talked about in previous videos how to relax ourselves. We can do deep breathing. We can also try to be mindful. We can try to be in the moment and try not to fight with our anxiety or with our stressful thoughts. A lot of time, still, it can be difficult to manage what we are going through in the moment. So, in this video, we will talk about what other things we can do to help us calm ourselves down in the moment. So, let's talk about one technique that you can do is to write down statements and read it when you are going through some painful situations. Either you can write it down on a piece of paper, on a sticky note, or even on your phone, you can type it. And when you are going through those stressful periods, you can read out loud. Here are a few of those statements that I use quite a bit, and I have asked other people to use it, and they have noticed improvement in their stressful situation. You can think about, I am going through a stressful situation right now, but this situation will pass. You can also say to yourself, I have gone through this kind of situation in the past and I was able to manage it well. You can also tell yourself that I have dealt with more difficult situation than this and I can handle this situation also. We can also think about that this is a temporary situation and it will pass. Or these feelings are making me uncomfortable, but I can handle it. I will not fight with my feeling and emotion. I will just let them pass. So what you are doing is to accept, yeah, I am going through a stressful situation, but I will not fight. I will let them pass. So this is kind of a mindful approach. You can also say to yourself, here you go again, and here you are again, and you are trying to get a reaction out of me. Sorry, anger, or sorry, panic attack, or sorry, anxiety, I will not react. So what you are doing in this situation, that you are having an anxiety attack, you are getting angry, you are getting anxious, but instead of reacting to these stressful situation or thoughts, you are telling yourself, you are telling your mind that you cannot control me. Here you are again. Here you are again trying to get a reaction out of me. But I will not. I will just let these emotions pass, these thinking pass. You can also tell yourself, these thinkings are difficult, but it will not hurt me. I have gone through these kind of situation in the past. You can also tell yourself, all those difficult situations teach us something and it will make me a better and stronger person. So, in that statement, you are going through a difficult situation, you are accepting I'm going through a difficult situation, but you are trying to create something positive out of it. Remember, every difficult situation is teaching us something. So, in this statement, you are telling yourself, yeah, this is a difficult situation, but this situation will teach me something, and once I will be able to cope up with this difficult situation, I will be a better and a stronger person. You can also tell yourself, I have to remember that a year from now, if I look back to this situation, I will not be giving it as much importance. So in this statement, what you are telling yourself, that maybe in this moment I am feeling that this is too much of an important thinking, important feeling, but will I be thinking about it the same intensity as I am thinking right now. A year from now, if think back, I might say, hey, why I try to react on this situation? This was not a very important situation at this time. So think about it that, hey, in a year from now, if I look back to this situation, will I be giving it such importance as I am giving this situation that much importance at this time? You can also tell yourself that I have to think about my value based life and goals, and these emotions are just a hindrance in my goal. So, value based life, hopefully, we will be able to talk more about it in the future. Value based life is a concept that has came from um, acceptance and commitment therapy, and it tells us that we have goals in our life, we have values in our life, so we will focus on our values and then we will create goals also. So if I will have some difficult situation, difficult emotions, difficult thoughts comes in my mind, instead of reacting on those thoughts, I'll tell my brain that yeah, this is a difficult situation, this is a difficult moment, but I have my mindset on my values, on my goals. So this is a hindrance to achieve my goal. So rather than reacting on these emotions, I will think ahead. I will think in the future and I'll think that I have more important things to take care of, more important goals. And this is small stressful situation or emotion is not as important as my future goals are. You can also tell yourself that I know that my thinking affect my emotions. I need to be in the moment and not to get upset. So again, we will be using the mindfulness technique that yeah, I am getting upset. I am upset at an event or upset at a person or upset about something happened in my life, but the only control I have is this moment, and I will try to be in this moment, and I will not try to be upset. I'll be using my deep breathing, and I will be present in the moment rather than thinking too much about the past or too much about the future. You can also tell yourself that I don't have to believe everything my mind tells me, as most of the time our thoughts are negative. Remember, a lot of time our mind is giving us wrong information. A lot of time our mind keeps playing tricks with us. We have a lot of negative thoughts going on in our mind all the time. So instead of acting on all the thought, we just have to look our thoughts from above, just like someone who's observing their thought rather than acting on the thought. So, what we will do instead of reacting on all the thoughts we have, we will just relax, be in the moment, and then observe our thoughts rather than react on our thoughts, because a lot of our thoughts are negative. So we will just observe it and then we will see if you need to act on these thoughts or not. Sometimes when we are in a stressful situation, we tend to get worried. We feel that there's a danger going on, and that's when we try to react. So tell yourself there is no danger here. I will survive this. I have survived this kind of situation in the past also. You can also tell yourself that it's not worth getting upset about this situation. So just tell yourself when you are upset, when you're stuck in a traffic, when you're getting upset, just tell yourself it's not worth getting upset about this situation. You can also tell yourself that let's not take this personally. Maybe I'm thinking too much at this time. Sometime, let's say my friend did not call me back and I'm getting upset. So I'll tell myself, hey, let's not take this personally, because our mind keeps telling you, so oh, your friend does not like you. Why he or she did not call you? If she would have liked you, she should have called you. No one likes you. A lot of all these negative things. So what we will do is just be in the moment and tell ourselves that let's not take this personally, and maybe I am thinking too much at this time. And lastly, you can tell yourself, can I have a laugh? Can I smile? And it's difficult when we are upset. So, what we'll do, we'll just do a deep breathing and just try not to act on things and just try to use some jokes that we have in our mind that we have read or heard about it, and then think about this or think about some pleasant activities we have done in the past, or just laugh at some of the jokes or good things that have happened in your life to distract yourself. So there are a few things I discussed in this video about how you can use these statements to comfort yourself and to relax yourself rather than acting impulsively. Thanks for watching.